not really raining. I don't know. So I'm gonna come up with some air. Shit, my stuff is all wet. Like, but this blanket didn't really get wet, but it is kind of wet though. This one is wet. Oh, man, shit. Oh, God. Put on these socks. They kind of ain't do whatever, but now they are. I'm not putting them on. Oh no, I'm moving. Oh, I know. Oh, this maybe. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Jasmine Davis. Oh, my spoonie. What could have happened to my spoon? What could happen to my spoon? What could happen to my spoon? My spoon. What could happen to my spoon? I have to locate it. I have to find my spoon. But first, I have to know that it could have fallen somewhere. Where? Oh my goodness, because I was really trying to avoid some problems. What could have happened to my spoon? Oh my goodness. That bottle's over there. Pick it up. Pick up that. Oh, yes. Oh. What happened to my skin? My skin, my skin. This bag, I'm telling you, ain't get rid of it. I had to make my stuff in it wet. Definitely. Okay. Oh, wait a minute, what is this? Ah, my spoon! I found my spoon right there next to actually my shoe. It's right like with my shoe. Like next with it was just close. It was my shoes there, my spoons there. They weren't together. Listen. Yeah. Spoon for some reason. Why? Where is it? Come on, I want to eat this rice. Oh, here's my spoon. Oh, blurry. I don't know. Yeah. I be saying stuff like, let's see it. I don't be let's see. I didn't eat this rice yesterday, but I put it together yesterday and I tried to go to sleep. I ate some beets and some other stuff. Brown rice is not like a soft. It's kind of like how I like my oatmeal. I want to taste it. Like, have a little texture to it. I don't know if brown rice comes from black rice. Didn't read that. Should have, but I didn't. I didn't even think. I'm like, oh, this is not supposed to be up here. Read all my stuff though. AI assistant. Definitely relevant. AI is probably artificial intelligence. I don't know what that means, AI. And I'm gonna eat now because my rain again might have to get up under that tarp. I'm gonna trade out that tarp too, get it that other tarp. Not really. I don't want to call it trade it, but I'm gonna put this one over there and grab that other one. This is my tarp. I wasn't that cold. I made it work. Man, it's so serious. Well, Gemini is replacing Google Assistant. Yeah, Gemini is replacing Google Assistant device. So I gotta look over the contracts or whatever they have. That's what I'm saying. I have to look at it. Talk to her sometime. You can talk to me. I don't like when the autocorrect changes my words. Like, you don't know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. I'm spelling my own words. $7 o'clock. And that was supposed to be light rain. Light rain. Yeah. If I was even to walk to a laundromat, it's still gonna rain again. Oh, please. Ooh. I didn't really make my screaming, hollering, shout video playlist like I said yesterday, but I did do some screaming and shouting, hollering though. I was listening to some other stuff, but right now sandal or something, whatever. My shoes wet. But I got my other shoes in my bag. I could throw on. Incredible. I am myself. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. And my name is Jasmine Renee Davis. What is a name? What is a name? I just really prefer to be myself and create things. It's so funny because before I was saying like, you know, all of the names that I could be called and the names that are created of actions like that is not, I mean, well, no, like, but then if I behave that way, so what if, you know, someone start calling me, I said like a panther or now I'm saying a giraffe or I don't know, a pterodactyl or uh, a lion or a bear. Why those the names that have been chosen because it separates me further than nature would allow anyway, because they are not acknowledging actual being or a statement of relevance, but actually just acknowledging a separation of power, a separation from life. You know, like it literally takes apart like consciousness in a way, like to an area where it's perhaps from one realm to another, from reality to falsehood or something like that. I don't know, but it's not. I don't care. I just live my life. I don't accept those things from those people, but I have to take care of myself. And thanks for so much, so many things. Oh yeah. So many things I look at and it's important to me, and I don't want to get caught up in the it's this not and all the window shopping and all of the things that are important that I don't have access to, but I can make plans. Definitely care about myself and feel better. I gotta get a job, but my background's so fucked up. I want to buy a brand. I want to buy a new car, an SUV. That's what I have to have. I mean, it's not It is what I need. It is important. I don't want to keep fighting people to get on their stuff. And I don't like, for me, just to sit there and just look at myself or talk to myself on the camera or just get on. I mean, it's been just walking on the bus, walking, getting in the car, and just be like, this is those people's stuff. And that's how they do, that's how their attitude. That's how, and I have to accept that. Like, this is those people's way of life. That's what they study. These are their actions. This is how they allow themselves to feel. And I cannot take that away from them. That's who they are. That is what they do. That is what they're about. That is their field. That is their job. That is their assignment. That is what they're paid to do. That is them. They are working. And it's personal to me. And I have to accept that. I have to understand that. I don't have to question why they chose their job, but I have a problem with them putting that sort of thing in my path. In my path. And it is what it is. I don't be wanting to push myself out there like my tears doing something. See, I'm pushing it out there. All of me. And so I'm making sure also too to not limit myself by explaining this, but I'm making sure that I can have sound in every way of me. And so I am finding the strength and the power that is within me. And at times that comes from a vocal standpoint or approach, or just me opening my mouth and pushing out some efforts. myself to feel, because that is important. Sometimes I hear sound of my life, of my body, and I know that I probably did tell myself to do it in a way, but I'm learning about that part. I'm learning how to move, like, I'm learning how to internally speak. Like, I'm learning how to internally um, control my body, like, because some things are automatic. Like, I just know it. So I got to the point where I'm not telling my legs to move, where I can just push myself now, because I know, like, I don't have to say it like out loud. I can hear things that others cannot hear. I can tell myself to do things in my own self without getting permission from someone else. And so that is what is possible, of course, for me. I know I'm hungry, and so sometimes I say, okay, I want to eat some food. I just say that out loud, but I could just grab some food and just start eating it. That's one thing. And sometimes my body makes sounds. And I used to say, oh, my stomach is growling. But why is it growling? Because I heard someone else say that. But maybe what my body is doing is not what their body was doing. But I said it because it sounds similar, but I didn't know where it came from, and I don't know why. I didn't know what they were doing with their lives, how they were living and being and feeling. And so now I try to just focus on more of myself so that I can continue to develop more of my identity, as far as, I don't want to say DNA so much. I want my own DNA. DNA has another word, and I believe and I know that once I really start wanting to get these words out and study them properly, I'm gonna know what they are. Like, it takes me a while, like, for the Wi-Fi, the E11, all that different stuff, whatever. But I have to get there. I have to grow there, and a lot of times, like, it's me just, I don't know, maybe arranging it, like, but not really. Just, it's almost like me getting there. It's not a stage or anything like that. It's not, because I don't like how the word stage is being used. It's not even a cycle either. It's just me living. And a lot of times people have to write down that, because they gotta get money off of it. Like, they need to, like, put it in writing all the time. They gotta, like, wage it and stuff. And so that's why I'm happy that I can keep things to myself. But I really just see what comes out of me, like, just and that's how I can perhaps appreciate myself more. But it just gives me more alive. I don't know how to say it. I'm so happy, but the problem is, I'm living, like, I'm really learning how to live, and I know that I can tell my body more to do than what has been shown to me. I'm not with anything other than myself all the time. I have my phone, though. I have my computer too now, but I know that if I continue to do things like that, I'll grow more. And I believe that. I believe that I'll get more pretty. I believe that my hair will grow more. I believe so much for my life. And I believe it's for myself. I believe that I can see better, that I'll have better feelings. I know it. It was so cold last night. And I had touched myself, and I was like, "Ooh!" I just touched myself just a little bit. I was like, "Wow, this is great. I'm growing and advancing." And I have to know it for myself. I cannot just not touch myself because people say that I should not touch myself. Because that is important. I cannot rely on someone else's account. I have to take care of myself and do the things that I have to do for me. And I'm not going to sit around here and just guess, be a guest in my own life. This is why I'm happy to say I have feelings. There's a word called sonic that I want to look more into, and vibration, and all these different things that all of me is one. And I want to prove that I can do it on my own for a number of reasons. Because I have my one body. And no matter if someone else is telling me how to advance my hearing, my sight, they're all still telling me what to do with myself. I'm still doing the work. I'm still doing, but I'm the only one that is telling me how to grow my organs. I'm the only one that's telling me to grow. I'm the only one that's trying to push out more blood and build more blood and feel more sound and do all these things. But it's not even that really in particular, specifically. It's just me knowing that I can do this for myself. That I want to, and it's not a course. This is what I would choose. This is what I want for always. Like, I can continue to further my life for me and myself. And why would I have to call it a life? Why would I have to call it anything? Why do I have to explain so much? And it's a drag sometimes to have to continue to force myself onto others. I don't have to force myself onto me. So there's just so much enlightenment. I don't want to have to say enrichment. But I just like to feel myself and get in my own way and do the things that I have to do and not be like, "Oh, you sound stupid, you sound this, or you sound that," or all these different things. And it's just like, I don't care. It's not about that either. But I like to explain sometimes. So I be Beyonce here, count my faults all the time. I like to count my gains. I'm alive. I have tears in my eye that comes out. Like I have signs of growth in life. The things that are so important. I cannot be discounted or said that I just don't believe that I'm such a poor person. I don't believe that I'm lacking. I look at me right now. I'm so pretty. And I can just look at myself all the day long. And I have so much that I can do. And I do it. And sometimes I sit down and do it. Sometimes I stand and do it. But when I want to, I get to the point where I can continue to build myself so that when I want to just do other things at a more advanced level, I've already got myself in a position where I don't have to be tired out, where I know that I can reach it, where I don't have to like kind of like not be able to really do it. Just like, and then sometimes I sit for a while and I want to, okay, do this because it's something here. Like I like to roll around on the ground and I like to do all kinds of stuff. I like to cartwheel and I like to do back, like spin my body around and stuff. I like to bend and move my body. That's why I really am interested in, like, and no one really knows that about me for real. Some people do, because when I was a child, I used to walk on, well, I could say this though. I used to walk I used to walk and bend and flex, but I mean, that's not to say that I'm still interested in it. So that doesn't even make sense. But so that people really don't know that about me. See how that is? Like, not everything carries on. I'm not interested in a lot of things. I'm not interested in foods that I used to eat. I used to really like to eat macaroni and cheese and corn and mashed potatoes. And although I still would eat those things, I cannot eat the same things. I used to mix the macaroni with the mashed potatoes and the corn kernels. And I used to, oh goodness, especially if the macaroni was just made and it had that cheese like right on the top of it. Oh goodness. And then I get to that point where it was like where the cheese is all melted like that. Oh, I don't know how to do that now. And that's just nothing now. It is what it is. I can't do it. And I lived through that. I actually lived through that. I'm making it. And I just be able to eat cookies and cakes and different creams, and it's just, I can't just walk in places now and just grab stuff. I have to do more, and it enlightens me to show who I am, to say I'm just not some easy thing where I have to travel and I have to expand and everything is just not for me. Like, I have to put in the effort for me. I'm something, and it requires so much though of my own efforts. And the more that I better myself and improve myself and continue to heal and and know who I am and all those things, I gain my strength. I gain the causes like that I need to continue to have movement and to continue to have breath and things like that. But I like the sun and the rain and the wind and the moon, and all those things are important, of course, the day and the night and all those things. Rainbows. I really like rainbows. But there's so much more than just rainbows. There's like purple rain. Like these things are actually real, and they have life-giving, like life, like there's life. That's a life form. That is nutrients that come in abundance from the work of nature, as far as like just, some people may try to say it's scientific or whatever. I don't care. But I know that it is something that is pleasing to me, and that it makes sense. It matters. There's meteor showers, and there's, oh my goodness, there's like lights that just, I mean, they're this, I don't want to quit. I don't want to stop here. This is not even, the sun doesn't even shine in the same places as how there's only the sun. There's barely any stars around here. Some places literally have rainbows all the time. Some places literally have all kinds of fancy lights in their sky, like all the time. Like, this is not all, but what is all me is me. And so I want to be able to have my strength and be able to do the things I want to do to appreciate myself more. And for that, I like to have fun with myself. And so when I give my voice just at a small amount, and so much can come out of me, I can breathe. I can breathe. It's this breath that's all the way in me that I gotta get out. I gotta learn. I'm at that, like, I'm there. Like, I don't know if it's not real, but I'm at, in that way, like, I found that there's so much breath. And if I can keep getting all the way in me and learning how to breathe at that point, it is so amazing. It's the way I see myself. Because it is me. I can breathe. That's the thing. My breathing is important. Space, opportunity matters, of course, too. Room to grow. I put myself in positions where it looks like I have been welcome in Arrested Development, and I have to change that. I have to continue to be who I am. And I know I am not tired. I know that I am strong. I like looking at these. I like looking at these trucks that be having all that food and stuff on the side. Oh, what? Seriously? Oh, okay. It shows like way more than just some food. I like looking at those trucks sometimes and wondering, like, okay, some food. And then, too, when I get so happy, I can sound more unique, of course. up too. It really feels so good. It just, sometimes when I open my mouth and I go, it's like, oh, I hear more. Interesting. When I go, oh, I'm breathing a lot differently. Wow, this is interesting. Well, I feel like all my belly up in here. Like, I know that I have a bladder. I know I have all kinds of stuff. It's not a bladder. It's really not a bladder. It's not a bladder. It's not a bladder. What it is this is my body, and I'm determined to just only have me. I don't want to have to separate myself into, I don't want to put a price tag on my body. And so only way I would be able to do that if I can show that I am in control of my life, and I want to prove that. I want to get more things, tripods and other things to show. And it's just what I want to do for myself. But I have to also get a job, make some money. So I want to sue some people. I want to take their ass and tell them, pay me now. I'm not waiting all that time to get my money. You have how much of my money do you have today? How much of it do you have right now, even before court? Bring something now. Please. It made it. Seriously, because I don't always know exactly how my voice is going to come out. I don't. I try to sing often. I try to have a melody. And I know how I try. And I just say, it's not the image of it. It's just about me. But it's starting to rain more now, and it's been raining a little bit, and now it's been raining so much that I'm getting more wet than I want to be now. My clothes are. Hydration. It takes so much strength for me to be able to lift and raise my voice and do things like this. I have to have my strength. So when people tell me stop talking so loud and all that, I kind of get offended because I know that I'm having fun, and I know that I'm living, and I know that I'm happy, and I know that just because something is happening does not mean that I'm just gonna stop being who I am, like, completely and just tend to what they. No, I'm still living here. Hello. Sometimes when I get that pitch, I want to keep it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to lose that. It takes so much. As I said, I be hungry. That rice ain't had that much nutritional value in it. I just got up. I haven't even really walked much yet. I'm building blood. I'm being myself. You see that I'm still growing. I'm so little. And I'm so big too. And medium. like, ah! 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 I gotta get. Ah! 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 See, I can talk for hours, but I'm trying to learn how to do that for hours. See, and I can. I just gotta get to it, and I gotta have it. It's mine. Ah! Excitement is important, but this is just me being me. Yeah. How about some of those yellows and greens and reds and browns? Oh, the blue. Oh, the blues, the blues, the blues. The black and the white and the tan too. Oh, the blues. How about some silver and copper and gold? Some silver, gold. Some bronze and some copper too. Oh, the blues, oh, the blues. I'm doing that to me. I see who I am. I'm looking at myself. Oh, please, feel so good. Just to wake up. To be alive. To not have some of me in hibernation. I want to come together. I want to come as myself. And for me to be able to come as I are, That means that I bring all of my talents with me, all of my natural abilities, all of the things that make me me. And I should be able to do things, even if it's exercising, even if it's living my life. This is my life. This is my interpretation. This is what I want for me. And I am not allowing anybody to tell me how to actually see myself and be myself and feel and hear and smell myself too, because I am who I am. I had to go and get this tarp and things like that because I don't know what the day brings, and I know I'll be sitting here wet and hungry. But I have my phone and I have some peanut butter. I have 2 different kinds of peanut butter. Yeah, gotta get some water though. I really don't even have much water. So I'm here. I am here. I am here. I want to know it's me. No, I am myself. There is no one else but me here. I am Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm calling some other time soon, though. I'm for real. I'm so serious. I'm gonna go goddamn sense. Hello. I have everything that I need for my body to grow. But there is more. There is so much more that I can get. I'm so serious. I have the want, perhaps a desire. I have the intention. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I have the intention to improve myself. I have what I need to be myself. I'm out here. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.